All right. Welcome back to Orphans and Tongue-Tied Games. We, I was sitting here. I was actually talking with Maribel earlier. We were just chatting a little back and forth on Instagram, and I was telling her, I was like, hey, she was asking how my day is going. I said, I'm having a hard time figuring out if I want to, stream something, or if I just want to maybe just do a video and then post a video. I wasn't sure. So I decided to stream the next part of Orphans. And I figured that would be that would be a lot of fun because we haven't done too many streams of Orphans. We normally wait until the finale of the episode to stream. So we just kind of kicking it a little bit differently this time. We're changing it up a little bit. We're doing some streaming in the middle of Orphans. But if you would rather we go through the rest of Orphans as streams, as live streams, you know what you need to do. Hit that like button. Let me know in the comments after the stream if you want to see more live streams of Orphans. We will I'll go through it the same way that I do with the videos. As you can see down the bottom, we have to collect 8 stars. I'll collect those 8 stars or whatever, and then we can go through the next part. And then once that comes up to where we have to collect more stars, that'll be the end of the stream. But you'll be able to experience what I experience at the same time that I experience it. There's no editing. There's no correcting my mispronunciations of words. Because let me tell you, sometimes I don't know what it is, but sometimes these words do not look like what they look like. And then I say different words, and I don't know. It just happens sometimes. But it's great to see you all here. Welcome, each and every one of you. If you don't know already, as I can see in chat right now, we already have a couple of the famous actors and actresses in Orphans. First and foremost, we have Elevated Wanderer. We all know that's Ina. We also have a special guest here, Shimmy TV, as you can see there. That is Leon, aka Jonas, on Instagram. So definitely check him out. Give him a follow on Instagram. Same with Elevated Wanderer. Give her a follow on Instagram. Shimmy there has a Twitch TV. He does Twitch, so check him out on Twitch as well. It's great to have you all here. Dorothy, Cello Ren. Who else did I see here? We got, I could have swore I saw somebody else. Who is it? Eric. There you are, Eric. I knew I saw you, Eric. I knew I saw you. Eric Nicolais, and welcome each and every one of you to Orphans stream. And again, if you want to see more, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments after the stream if you want to see more of these live streams of Orphans rather than just the videos. I know you guys enjoy the videos, but if you want to see those live streams, you got to let me know. Hit that like button. So, as you can see, we still need to collect some stars before we move on to the next part of Orphans. And I figured you guys don't get to see me collect the stars. You don't get to see the genius that is TT collecting these stars and how easy it is for me to go through these stack hats. So I figured I'd save one of the hardest ones there and show you how easy it is to get through these stack hat games, because I know they're challenging for a lot of you. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this one right now. Here's our goals. We got some of those purple magentas, oranges, circles, the reds, greens, blues, all that good stuff. Look, easy. Let's see. Skip the hack. That's how the damn genius does it. That's how it's done. And with that, we have a new diary entry. Joe said, "Jam jerk. Sometimes it's programmed to be too hard at times." Before we check out that diary, let's go ahead and read some of the notes. These notes that we gained from the last part, the last video. We have 10-9-8. Looks like a countdown. We're running out of time. If what Carlo was found out or has found out is true, see there, I'm already screwing up my reading. Before I would just edit this out, but now you guys get to hear it. Now you guys get to participate in my frustration of reading. We're running out of time. If what Carla has found out is true, we have a maximum of 10 hours in which we can stop the awakening of the creature. And it gets worse. Annie shows the same symptoms as Tammy at the start of her possession, as well as Mika showing the same symptoms as Jarek. So who is really the one that is getting possessed? And we also know that Annie, in the last video, she did eventually reach out to us. She was talking with us, and she seemed somewhat normal, like she was coming back. Maybe she was just having like a short little episode of exhaustion or dehydration. We don't know. Also, Mika did apologize too, but that still tracks as to how Jarek was reacting when Jarek was getting possessed. He would get all crazy, and then he'd get like sorry, and then he'd get all crazy again. So we'll see how that turns out for Mika and Annie. We must assume that the demon has chosen her. Sandy is scared, but Mika is determined not to leave her sister behind. Mika was acting really aggressive. I have a bad feeling Jason still hasn't managed to free Samuel and Ina. And Gruber didn't show up at the agreed meeting place. It's a freaking nightmare. I didn't know that we got to the meeting place. I wasn't sure if Amber made it to the meeting place at this point in time yet. Gruber got in touch. Gruber contacted us. He wants to meet Amber in the hall of the on the grounds of the abandoned factory. As it turns out, Marco and Till know this place. Speaking of Marco and Till, they finally, they're starting to believe what I've been telling them this the whole time. They're starting to believe that something serious is going on. And whether they believe Jarek is alive or not, I don't know. It didn't seem like they were reacting too much to it, but yeah. At least they're starting to believe what we're saying. They will help Amber find Gruber. Mika apologized. She was just scared for her sister and lost it. I get it. But the behavior towards Sandy was really mean. She said some really mean things to Sandy. Some really uncalled for things. I wonder why Sandy is offline. There is a lot of commotion in the village. Father John's final resting place has been desecrated, and people are looking for the culprit. Maybe Jason can take advantage of the situation to free Samuel and Ina. It's crazy. It is wild what is going on right now, especially in the village. I think I know who it is. Jason's son. What was his name? Thomas, I think. Is that who it is? Thomas? Jason's son, I think Jason's son is the one that desecrated Father John's resting place. That's who I think it was, because we know that I think his name is Thomas. We know that he's like upset. Stefan, sorry, thank you, Cello Ren. His name is Stefan. You damn genius, Cello. Yes, Stefan was the one that had his tongue cut out. He can't talk. I'm pretty sure Stefan was the one that desecrated the Father John's burial place. Shimmy TV, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Again, if you guys don't know, Shimmy TV, for those who are just tuning in, Shimmy TV is Leon from Orphans, and he does have a Twitch channel, so definitely check out his Twitch channel. Give him a follow. He posts some really fun games and pretty engaging games as well. He's an awesome person. So get to know him. He's great. So check out his Twitch account. It's his Twitch channel. It's really cool. What were we talking about? Talking about Stefan, right? Stefan, I'm pretty sure Stefan was the one that did that. And Stefan's not happy with the people of the village anyways. I mean, would you be happy with the people of the village if they cut out your tongue? I wouldn't be. Stefan is... You can't even say Stefan's tongue-tied. I was going to make a crude joke about him being tongue-tied. You can't even do that. He doesn't have one. Shimmy says no advertising for me. It's your moment. Look, I appreciate you, Shimmy. But to put it to put it bluntly, me and Shimmy are well. Shimmy is the actor. He is the face of Leon. Yeah, and I am the English voice of Leon. So if you ever hear Leon talking in English, that's me. That is your beloved tongue tied. But Shimmy TV is the face of Leon, and I wouldn't have it any other way because if it was my face, y'all wouldn't play the game. It'd be it'd be a whole nother category of horror. Let me tell you. But Shimmy, Lee Jonas's Shimmy's mug. That's a cute face. Let me tell you. Should we change the background? We have we're currently using little girl holding the doll. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite ones to use just because it's the creepiest, I think. Should we change it up a little bit? What do you think? What's going on, Sherry? Welcome, welcome. Also, welcome, Lena NZ. Hopefully, I got that right. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you all here. Some of these we've never even used. Like we never even used this one. Let's use this one. I don't even have it bought. Might as well buy it. Let's use that one. It's kind of like hacker-esque, but it's got the skulls in the background. Yo, purple's nice. Not gonna lie, the purple's real nice. All right, let's go ahead and check out this new diary entry. Diary entry number 16.
Sister Brown's notes on what happened after Amelia's death. I was hopeful that Amelia's sacrifice has defeated the darkness, but deeply frightening incidents keep happening, and I can feel evil around us. In desperation, I began to expand my research to pagan works of alchemy and cults. I came across a book that deals with the conjuring of spirits and the transition of souls into intermediate realms. It is very old, faded, and only partially written in languages I am familiar with. According to this book, the Christian doctrine of good and evil, heaven and hell, describes only part of the truth. It says that there are souls who are trapped in intermediate worlds and only attain peace and salvation when they have reconciled themselves in their earthly existence. The reconciliation can come in many different ways. For example, the soul of a murderer can attain peace only when the victim's surviving relatives and the victim too forgive. The victim is also trapped in the in-between, and it is redeemed only when the murder is forgiven or atoned for. Some of these souls are angry about what happened to them, and they will not rest until justice has been done. I fear some of the orphans who lost their lives in the terrible rituals of Father John and his followers are seeking revenge. They're still here, and they will keep this place in darkness until they can bring their murders to justice.
It's interesting. And we do think that Henry does know how to essentially destroy Belial. All right. Broken window theory. Talking with Till and Marco. We did add Amber to this group chat. That way they could help Amber find the meeting place. What was it? Hall 5 or something? Yeah. Hall 5. So it looks like she's on her way to Hall 5. So she hasn't gotten there just yet. Let me move this little guy right up there. I just hope Amber finds your friend. Me too. Yes, I hope that too. I think we'd be lost without your help. Well, that's nice to say to Marco and Till. And Amber might be lost without their help because they did have that sky, drone surveillance video to help find Hall 5. I get it, but we've gone this far without their help. I mean, we could definitely go further. NZ is the country. Got it. So is it Lena or Lena? And that's NZ, New Zealand, right? Lena or Lena? Either way, I like the name Lena and Lena. They're both pretty names. Hopefully that isn't inappropriate to say. I see a lot of names, and I dig the vast majority of names that I see. Lena, Lena, they're nice. I also hope he really has info on where Amber's dad is. Should we just go just like, yeah, I hope that too, and just call it a day? Like, I don't want to. Fine, look, I guess without his help, Amber would be pretty lost. They're actually helping now, and that's good. We're happy that we can help. Who's that online? Gruber. Gruber's online. We're happy that we can help. It's quite a coincidence that Amber is on the site of all places. Shit, I hurt my. Oh, she hurt herself. We picked the wrong path. We told her. Look, we told her to be careful. It's not my fault. Amber's clumsy. What happened? Stepped on a rusty nail. Why? What, you wearing flip flops? What? You should be wearing boots. You know you're getting ready to go do some hiking. It went straight through my shoe. Shit, can you still walk? Yes, I'm okay. It hurts like hell and is bleeding quite badly, but I'll survive. I'm now at the administration wing. Well, looks like we're going to have to get her a tetanus shot. That's not good. Oh, I just noticed there's like a nice little skull icon on the bottom right. That's pretty cool. I'm digging the purple. The purple is really nice. Do you have something to dress the wound with? Are you sure you can keep walking? You should be almost there. I mean, should we even take the time to dress the wound? I mean, it's just a. I say it's just a nail. Like I've ever had a nail go through my foot. I've never had a nail. All right, story time. I've never had a nail go through my foot, but when I was really young, talking like, I don't know how old I was, maybe 12. Um, I was running around the house, right? And you know, like for school, you got like those 3-ring binders. You can probably already tell where this is going. You got those 3-ring binders, you know, the metal circular rings. I was running around the house, and while I was running, I stepped on one of the rings of the 3-ring binder, and that went not through, not all the way through. It didn't go all the way through my foot, but it went into my foot. And I remember it not feeling very good. Like it was definitely hurting and bleeding. So it didn't go all the way through. I don't know if the nail went all the way through Amber's foot. Maybe it just poked her. I don't know. Hopefully it didn't go all the way through. That would suck. It seems to me like maybe it just kind of poked her, like it stabbed into her. So she's bleeding, but it didn't go all the way through because she didn't mention about having to pull it out. She didn't mention how it's still in her foot. So hopefully, hopefully it's not through her foot. But yeah, when I stepped on that 3-ring binder, that I had it bled pretty good. But never a nail. I never stepped on a nail. I still have the scar from it too. It's right on the bottom of my foot. So, I mean, do we even dress the wound? Like, I understand the bottom of your foot that could lead to infection, but that's a problem for another day, right? Infection on our foot's a problem for another day. I'm just gonna ask her if she's okay to keep walking. She should be okay. She should be fine. What do they say? Just rub dirt in it or something? Which is terrible advice. Yes, I'll be fine. Besides, what choice do I have? I think I can already see the hall. So she's getting close. That's good. That's good. Did I have to go to a doctor's for that? No, I did not. Um, I don't know if I should have. Probably. I mean, you probably are starting to think about like infection. Should have gotten a tetanus because it was a metal binder, but it wasn't rusty. But I did not go to the doctors for it. Luckily, it didn't turn into an infection either, so that's good. So Till says good, but watch your feet. Amber says I'll try. You should get the wound properly dressed once you get a chance. So Marco's telling her to dress her wound. First, I have to find Gruber and my dad. I'm lucky to have the map. I'll keep walking. Hopefully, I won't hurt myself again. Hang on. Gruber is texting. My dad seems to be doing okay. Oh, Mika's back. I don't think Annie can take much. Ooh, something's wrong with Annie. So Amber says, "Hang on." Gruber is texting. My dad seems to be doing, or yeah, my dad seems to be doing okay. He told me to hurry through. He needs my help urgently. My heart is beating so fast. I think there's someone here. I heard something. Look, I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. Why is Goober doing all the texting? Why isn't Henry texting? We know that, well, we thought that Henry had a phone, but why isn't, I mean, if Henry is there, then why isn't Henry calling using Goober's phone, right? So I don't know. Dorothy says I told Amber to dress it, and she used a bit of her shirt to wrap it up. That's probably the right choice. That was probably the good choice. To tell her to dress it up, use a bit of cloth to do that. That probably was the right choice. I think she's gonna get an infection. I know it is. I just know it. Mika says I don't think Annie can take much more of this. What am I supposed to do? What's going on with her? Did she get worse? Do you think she could be possessed after all? Look, what just explain what is going on with her right now. I'm not sure. She seems to be out of her mind. I was just barely able to stop her from running away. She said she didn't want to put Sandy and me in danger. Wanted to run into the forest. She's convinced that she's possessed. She's now huddled in a corner next door and wants us to stay away. So there's still that potential that Annie. There's nothing wrong with Annie, but Annie is in her own mind right now. She thinks that she's possessed. Hopefully, she doesn't think that she's possessed from when she was talking to us, and we were like, "Do you think you're possessed? Like, maybe you should stay away from everybody." Hopefully, that's not the reason why she thinks she's possessed. Um, but running out into the woods won't help anything. I do think that Sandy's advice is just keeping her in a separate room. I wouldn't even say you have to tie her up, but just making sure that she's barricaded in there from the outside to keep you both safe would be the right decision. Depending on how strong she gets. I mean, I don't know, but I think that's the right choice. Maybe you should leave her alone for now. You should try to calm her down. You still think she's okay. Look, just maybe just try to calm her down. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to. I mean, I don't think she's going through the same exact symptoms as Tammy. And that's the thing, too. Tammy, Leon, and Jarek, they all went through different symptoms. They all had different things happen to them. They all were possessed in a different way. Mika says, I've tried that. She tried calming her down, but she won't let me talk to her at all. She thinks she's a danger to us, even if I expect the worst. I'm not just going to leave her to her fate. I just don't know what to do. Sandy isn't much help to me right now either. Well, if you took Sandy's advice in the beginning, maybe it would be a little bit of help. Where is she anyway? What's the deal with her? She's been offline a while. Mika, look, yeah, where is Sandy? She went offline a long time ago. What the hell happened to her? No idea. Probably somewhere outside, feeling sorry for herself. It's better this way. She freaked Annie out with all her talk. I still think Annie is just sick and completely exhausted. Sandy should have just kept it to herself. So they're still kind of at each other's ends. I mean, Mika and Sandy are still kind of, you know, combative with each other. Sandy is just lost Jarek. That's not fair, Mika. Is there anything I can do for you? Hmm. I mean, to be honest, if Sandy did keep it to herself and then Annie did end up being possessed, then Mika would blame Sandy for not saying anything, right? That makes sense, right? 100%. Cheloren says Mika's a monster. Mika used to be super nice. You remember, like, early on, episodes 1, 2, and 3, she was, like, really nice. And now she's really mean. Hmm. Look, is there anything I can do to help? Maybe if I improve our relationship with Mika, maybe she'll be nicer. You're already helping. You're listening. You don't sulk and panic like Sandy. She's still like, she's still talking shit. Like, that won't bring Jarek back either. I feel so helpless. It's just good to talk to someone right now, to someone sane. Like, she's being just like, she's just being rude to be rude, I think, at this point in time. But with that being said, we have now received another premium chat option. If it helps, let's talk some more. Mika says, yes, I think it does. You know what's crazy? Now I'm sitting here in this cabin. I'm caught up in this nightmare and I'm talking to someone who, until recently, was a complete stranger to me. And this someone feels closer to me right now than my friends, if they're still alive. I feel like she's saying that without any emotion. She's like, yeah, this person I don't know is closer to me than my friends, even if they're still alive, that is. Like she just doesn't care. It's wild. Are you getting melancholic? What does melancholic mean? Like, that means just like blah, right? Like melancholy? It means it's like whatever. Like that's like the definition. It's like, whatever. Like, it is what it is. That's melancholic, like, I don't know. I know it's totally crazy. It feels like we've known each other for ages. It does feel like we've known each other for a long time. We know so much about Mika, Annie. We know so much about Sandy and Jarek and Leon. Like, we know so much about them that it does feel like we've known each other for a long time. Means sad. Melancholic means sad. Got it. I know what you mean. I'm sorry we had to meet under such circumstances. None of us could have known what's coming. I'm glad to have met you, though. I'm sorry, too. Um, you know, I am sorry, but I'm glad that we met, too. Stop. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have to go through all of this. Was it Mika? Was she the one that found our phone number? We have to stop this madness once and for all. But I would never have met you either. When this is all over, you can make it up to me. Oh, they missed out. That should be a winky face. Because the ladies love the winky face. Hmm. I kind of like that. Like, when it's all over, you can make it up to me. Like, I don't know. Make me dinner. Like, I'll help. I'll help make that. We can make dinner for each other. How about that? Sounds amazing. I love food. Or we could just go out and have a good time. Grab a drink, maybe some wine that's not broken. You guys remember the broken wine? That was the first catastrophe of the game. The broken wine. Jason's all 9. I wish that would be the case. Anyway, I don't want to get too emotional. There are still things we need to take care of. Thanks for listening. Talk soon. Jason is online. Tongue-tied. The skull has been stolen. Someone has destroyed the shrine and taken the skull of the seer. I bet it was Stefan. Will that stop the demon? What does that mean, Jason? who could have done that. What does that mean? Will it stop the demon? I'd like to know. Hopefully it maybe delays things a bit. That would be nice. On the one hand, it would mean that someone is on our side, and also that the Brotherhood has a traitor in its own ranks. Like I said before, the blood of the sacrifice drunk from the skull of the seer is meant to give special power and wisdom. Nevertheless, the one without light will step out of the shadow when the Devil's Star steps back into the light. In short, losing the skull will not stop the demon. It will only stop some of those present during the ceremony from receiving their knighthood. A battle would be won, but the war would still be lost. We have a message from, who's that? From Amber? Amber should run into him any minute. Oh, this is from Wolf. I don't know why I said Amber. Well, I saw Amber's name. It's from Wolf. I was able to locate Gruber's signal. Amber should run into him any minute. That's good. That's good. So Amber will find Gruber. Probably. I still think it's a trap. I mean we know it's gonna be a trap. Oh, we're being spied in on. Um, nope. Amber is right there near Goober. Right there. That must have been Wolf. Yeah, that was Wolf uh, jumping in and letting us know. You have to tell Amber Goober must be waiting for her right behind the front door. Yeah, I'll let her know. Goober's probably waiting. She's about to learn. She's about to find out today. We'll get back to Jason's text in a moment.
I'm now in the building where Gruber wants to meet me. A long hallway, doors on the right and left, but no sign of life yet. Wait! There was something. Oh my god. What did they do to him? Mr. Gruber? Randolph? Say something!
And this is a trap.
Damn it! I think he... Randolph, please stay with me. You can't die. Randolph!
You heard that, right? You heard that, right? It was a trap. He was coughing, said this is a trap. Fucking knew it. Damn genius. Don't know why they don't listen to me. So, in short, losing the skull will not stop the demon. It will only stop some of those present during the ceremony from receiving their knighthood. A battle would be won, but the war would still be lost. Whoever destroyed the shrine, they have to put themselves in great danger. The Brotherhood will hunt them down. It's definitely Stefan. 100%. Amber says he. Goober's dead? Gruber's dead? What? Those bastards, I knew there was something wrong. What about your dad? What the hell happened? Look, just what the hell happened? I mean, I knew it was going to be a trap. I damn knew it. They must have tortured him. There's blood everywhere. What if they did the same thing to my dad? Well, they didn't use your dad to lure you to Hall 5. They used Goober. I should probably... I knew it was a trap. I don't know if I should stop saying Goober or not, because it's Gruber's fault that Amber's in this position. Well, but also not his fault. Now I feel bad for like calling him Goober, because now he's dead. Like, I'm gonna have to. Cello says R.I.P. Goober the Gobster. Oh, I'm gonna have to start calling him Gruber again, because I'd like to say he sacrificed his life, but he didn't really. He still gave away Amber. He still lured Amber to the trap. Elevated said forever Goober. All right, fine. Forever Goober. Forever it is Goober. So Amber's asking, what if they did the same thing to my dad? Don't even talk about that, Amber. Amber, we have no idea what their plan is with your dad. Don't you give up now. Look, it's not time to give up right now, Amber. And as a matter of fact, it's time for you to turn tail and run. Goober is dead. Why would they let my dad live? They tortured him just like they did with Goober. I'm sorry, I have a damn bad feeling about this, says Till. That's not exactly helpful, Till. He's just saying what we're all thinking. Chances that my father is still alive are close to 0. And that's true. But we did get a phone call from Henry as well. Amber, please, there's still hope. These freaking animals. Wait. There's someone here. There's something on... Oh, there's something on the ground. You gonna send me a picture of it? Pixar didn't happen, Amber. What is this? Oh, it's a bloody cross. Is that Goober's or is that Henry's? I don't know. That's my necklace. It fell out of his hand. Fell out of whose hand? Goober's? How did Goober get your necklace? How's that possible? That's why they made you go there. Get out of there right now, Amber. Maybe Henry had the necklace? As much as I'd like to ask how is that possible, I think we need to tell Amber to get out of there right now. Like, need to turn tail and run. Maybe we'll talk about the possibility of them having your necklace later, but it's time for you to run. Someone is trying to make it look like you killed him. Amber, Tongue-Tied is right. You have to get out of there. There's no doubt this is a trap. Your fingerprints on Gruber's body. Your DNA is all over the crime scene. And my blood. I left bloody footprints everywhere, and then my necklace in the hand of the victim. I bet the police are on their way already. Somebody probably called in an anonymous report saying that this little girl is killing this old man. And that kind of sucks that she walked around with a bloody foot. So she definitely has... I mean, but that can be explained, right? I mean, we have all of these text messages talking about you need to go to this location, come to this location. Like, it could all be explained. That, like, there's plenty of evidence here for an alibi, unless somebody from the village, like, deletes all those messages. But Wolf can get him back. Cello says, I asked her how, and she said something generic like, I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What if you tell the police everything? There's nothing more you can do for Goober. Get out of there, Amber. They will arrest you if they find you that you're there. But that's the thing too. If there's these people who have influence of the police officers, it doesn't matter how much evidence that we have to protect Amber. They're going to arrest her and charge her. So I think it's definitely wise to get Amber out of there, because we don't know how many police officers are already corrupt by the current the current people in the village. Wait, there's something else. It's a voice recorder. The recording is still playing. Gruber must have known they would do something to him. Just a sec, I'll play it. Oh, we're gonna have to listen to him getting... This isn't good. We're gonna have to listen to it now.
Did you tie up the guy properly this time? We don't need him to run off like that Fonz guy did earlier. That could have been a real mess.
Man, how was I supposed to know the damn road was rotten? It must have been sitting there for ages. And then he was hiding in the gallery with my cell phone. I can expect your guy to be that sporty.
Well, at least we got him back. But if you ask me, we should have thrown him overboard a long time ago. I wonder why they let him live so long.
So Henry did potentially escape. They mentioned how the other guy ran away. You definitely take that, keep that with you. That would mean your dad is alive. A gallery. Sounds like your dad is on a boat. I could hardly understand anything. I mean, they mentioned throwing him, not gallery, galley. They did mention throwing him overboard. So it does sound like he's on a boat somewhere, but that does mean that he's alive. So he's on a boat somewhere. Charles says, "Good job, TT. It's your fault she's bleeding. You should have chosen a different path for her to take." I thought I was choosing the best path. I did. I thought I was. Clearly, I wasn't. Go the fonts. Amber says, "Oh my God, yes, it does sound like it. I misjudged Goober. I didn't like him the whole time, and now it's him who's giving me a clue to where my father is. In any case, you should leave as soon as possible, Amber. I know they're clearly trying to frame me for Goober's murder. If they catch me, my dad is lost. Hopefully, it's not too late. If that's all part of the plan, the police will be there soon. I think so too." Lena says, "I might be wrong. Did Clara say she was informed by an informer from the village that told her ceremony was about to begin? Sorry if spoiled." I don't recall. I don't recall if Claire. I mean, we know that. I don't think that was much of a spoiler because at this point in time, we know that the ceremony is supposed to begin soon because they were kind of prepping for it, and we knew that they were prepping for it, and we also know that there's not very much time left. There was like a 10-hour window of time left, so we kind of knew that. I think the Claire that they were talking about is the one from Fax. Carla. They meant to say Carla, not Clara. That's who we're referring to. I felt all along that something was dodgy. I'm surprised the police aren't already at the scene. Luckily, Goober was still able to warn her. Look, I knew all along that it was dodgy. However, if she did follow my advice and she did not go to Goober's meeting place, then Goober would still have died and we wouldn't have retrieved her necklace or the recording to get that clue to where Henry is potentially at. So that's, I guess it was good that she went to Goober. I guess luckily Goober was still able to warn her. That was smart on Goober's part to do the recording, to have that recording. Yeah, it was smart. The signal from Goober's phone is moving north. His killers have the phone and are leaving the premises. And he gave her a clue to where her dad is. Yeah, so they're moving north, which is down. Amber's moving south, which is up. So at least they're getting some distance between each other, which is good. I guess. And they still have Goober's phone. So they can be tracked, which is good because then we know. Carla, speaking of Carla, any news on meeting between Randolph and Amber? Did he find out where they were holding Mr. Fonts? The Fonts. It was a trap, Carla. Goober was kidnapped and brutally murdered. Amber is in trouble. She's being framed for the murder. Randolph is dead? Oh no. Please, this can't be true. It is. It is true. And it can be true. And it is true. Hashtag save the Fonts. What's happening? That's impossible. Carla, you have to throw Gruber out of the group immediately. I'll explain everything later. Yeah, because the people have Gruber's phone and they can see everything that's being sent. Because Gruber just returned online. What's going on there, TT? Well, let me just show you. Instead of telling you, let me just show you what's going on. It was the kidnappers all along. They pretended to be Gruber and tricked Amber into going there. Do you understand? Yeah, they pretended to be Gruber. But the thing is, what I don't understand is that they pretended to be Gruber. Why didn't they just kidnap Amber? I mean, yes, we would know where Amber is because we would have GPS tracking of Amber's phone, but we have GPS tracking of Gruber's phone. So why didn't they just kidnap Amber instead of trying to frame her? Now it all makes sense. They knew Amber was coming no matter what, that she'll do anything to find her father. When she arrives at the crime scene, she's trapped. The trap snaps shut. Gruber is dead. Everything points to Amber being the culprit, and 2 unwelcome adversaries are eliminated. I assume Amber was arrested? Nope. Nope, she wasn't. I hope she was able to escape. Gruber was able to warn her. Those were his last words. We don't know for sure. She went offline once she found out she was being set up. So Gruber was able to warn her with essentially his last words. I mean, he did say it was a trap. There's more. Gruber recorded the conversation of his killers, which is huge. To have that information, have that recording is huge. And there's that recording. You guys want to listen to it again? You want to listen to the recording again? Let me know. Let me know in chat. I'll play it again if you want me to. We suspect they're holding Fonts on a boat. Gruber's killers also seem to be Fonts' kidnappers. Does this mean anything to you? Like, we assume that they're on a boat. Let me think about this for a minute. Like a literal minute, Carla? Pretty much a literal minute. You know, if we assume the killers are the same people who abducted Fonts, and if he's somewhere on a boat, then Amber's dad can't be far from the crime scene. That means Amber needs to go north instead of south. TT, where exactly did Amber find Gruber? I don't know. Gruber sent her the location. Only Amber knows that. She's offline. Some abandoned factory site. That could be anywhere. If only Amber would get in touch. I mean, Till and Marco know where that is. Why can't they answer? I have an idea. What's the idea? Oh, we gotta go back. Wolf. Talking with Wolf. Carla urgently needs the exact location of the factory site. Wolf would be able to find that out. 100%. KK. Amber's back online. That's good. Wolf says just a second. Amber says, damn it. Jam it. Amber enabled voice recognition. I saw lights. Could have been flashlights or car lights. I think the police are here. What direction are they coming from? She's got a bloody foot, so she's probably leading them right. She's not getting away. Looks like they took the south entrance too. So you can't turn around. I know. What now? Maybe we can get past them unnoticed? How far away are they? Where are you exactly? We need to know the exact whereabouts of Amber. That way we can have a better idea of how to get her out of there safely. And unnoticed. I had no choice. I had to go back to the building where Gruber is. I'm lucky they didn't see me. I'm heading to my car when I was heading to my car when I saw the lights. So she's back at Hall 5. Amber is right. It doesn't look good. no. Unfortunately, we have no footage from inside the hall. If I remember correctly, it's a bit of a maze. Amber, you have to find another exit. According to your map, I came in through the south entrance in the west wing of the hall. I walked down the hallway a bit and found Gruber in one of the rooms on the left. You have to try and get to the north exit. What about my car? Don't worry about your car. You have to get the safety first. Sorry, Amber, but you have to forget about the car. Amber is right. She needs her car. Look, you have to get the safety first. You have to get out of there first. Then we'll worry about getting you another ride. TT is right, Amber, as always. If they catch you, you can't do anything for your dad anymore. All right. I'll head north. It's probably going to take a while. I'm now walking past the room where Gruber, it sends shivers down my spine. Walking straight now. It's hard to see in the dark. Hang on. Now I can only go left through a door. There's something on the wall. Looks like an exit plan. It's a map of the building and my location is marked on it. Alright, here we go. Where is she? She went too far then. If that's her location, the orange circle, she needs to turn around, go back down that hall, make a left, make another left, make a left, go straight, make a right. Make another right, and then just head straight. If I could draw it, I would draw it for you guys, but I can't draw it. But you see what I'm talking about, right? Cello says this part confused me so bad. Maps, driving directions with me are useless. Well, don't worry, Cello. I'm a man and I know direction. And I will not ask for help. But I do see the path for Cello. I see the path for Cello. I see the path for Amber. I do. What's going on, Tara? Great to have you here. The only thing is that if I tell her to turn around, and go back, then she will have to make a left, make another left, make another left, go straight, make a right, make another right, and then follow the hallway straight out. That would be it. Right past the fire extinguisher. Super easy. I think we got it. I think we know. Looks it really is like a maze. Great. Now we'll find the way. Oh, it looks like it's still quite a way to go. Look, we'll definitely find a way. Definitely, we know the way. I hope so. I'm a damn genius, Amber. You have nothing to worry about. Please do me a favor and tell me how to find my way out. I have to watch where I'm stepping. I don't want to get hurt again. Marcos says, wait a sec. Uh-oh. Wolf's chiming in. Marco's offline. Till's offline. Maybe this isn't Wolf. This is something else. This is from the village. What is going on there? I don't know. This guy is getting annoying. My turn. So that was somebody from the village. It had to have been. But Wolf got him shut down. So now it's Wolf's turn. That's the hacker. Not again. I can't believe this. Wolf told me he's on it already. Look, yeah. Wolf told me he's on it. He's got it. It is a hacker. What's going on, Bree? Sherry, welcome, welcome. So it was the hacker again. Why now? I'm running out of time. TT, now it's up to you. Which way do I go? Oh, I already know. I already know the way. We've already figured that out. Cello says, basically, this is how Cello found my channel. She says, and I disagree, but she says she was too dumb and needed help with when playing the healing. It's how I first really started engaging with me, TT. In my case, it pays to be dumb. I disagree. Cello's had very, very intelligent moments, and if you don't know, Cello is extremely talented as a musician and an artist. And nobody who can be that talented is dumb. Let me just tell you. Sherry agrees. Sherry says that that she found my channel too because she needed help with something. And you know what? I'm happy to help. Happy to be here for you guys. Truly am. Eric says, but in one instance, I had a load of Coca-Cola, so I told them it was in their best interest to give me directions. Oh, like Coke, like you had a lot of Coca-Cola because you had to pee. You needed to pee, and you needed them directions to get to the pee spot. That's how I'm what I'm guessing, Eric. I don't know. I'm more of a Pepsi person myself. I like Pepsi over Coke. Let me know in chat. Like, are you a Coca-Cola fan or are you a Pepsi fan? If you pick Coca-Cola over Pepsi, you're wrong. Let's just get that out of the way right now. But but Pepsi definitely is better. And not just, but like Pepsi Zero, that's tops. Pepsi Zero is really good. Not Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Zero. There's a difference. Huge difference. Huge difference. Terrace is Pepsi for sure. That's right, Tara. Definitely Pepsi. So we need to help Amber get out. We need to get her to the north exit. You said there's a door on the left. Go for it. Go back and take the next corridor to the right. You have to walk back a bit and take the next possibility to go left. That's what it is. You have to go back and take the next possibility to the left because if she's turning completely around to go back, she's taking the corridor to the door to the left. 100%. That's what it is. You have to walk back and walk back a bit and take the next possibility to go left. 100%. That's the one right there. And if it's not, the game is wrong. Amber says, will do. Till's back online. Abracadabra. All right, Wolf. Marco's back online. Sprite is a Coke product. That is true. There is a comparable soda, or what did you call it? Pop? There is a comparable pop that's called Starry, which is the Pepsi brand of Sprite, essentially, of Coca-Cola Sprite. Starry, which is pretty good, I might add. I might also say it's pretty good. But 7-Up is good too. 7-Up is done by Pepsi, but I think they rebranded 7-Up to be Starry. Because I don't know, I haven't found 7-Up recently, and everything I see is Starry now. What are they talking about? Sorry, no clue what happened. I was kicked out of the chat. Same here. The main thing is that you're back. Tongue-tied told me which way to go. Back through the corridor and the left. Well done, TT. Of course, I'm a damn genius. Where are you now, Amber? In a large storage room. Back there on the left in the next room. Large storage room. Where is she? In a large storage room. Back there on the left is the next room. That's where you need to go, Amber. You won't get lost in the rooms that follows. Okay, thank you. Damn it. She's back at a crossroads. If I had paid attention to where I was stepping, if I had paid attention to where I was stepping, I would be a lot faster. My foot really hurts. I can't stop the bleeding. The footprints will give me away. Is it still a long way to go? No, only a few more rooms. So look, she's gonna get tracked because we we told her the wrong way to go and we got her injured. Well, we didn't get her. She got herself injured. She was the one stepping on nails. That not my fault. Not my nail. Not my problem. Amber says, "I'm happy you're guiding me. I'd be completely lost otherwise. No idea where I am right now. That's what we're here for. We'll get you out in one piece, Amber. I hope so. If you think about what they did to Gruber, let's not think about it. We won't allow the same thing to happen to you. They will regret this. Don't think about that now. Yeah, let's just not think about that right now, Amber. There's no good coming out of it." Cello, you don't say that, Cello. I suppose it's Amber's fault for trusting the TT. 7-Up is a Dr. Pepper product, but Dr. Pepper is a Pepsi product as well. Dr. Pepper and Pepsi are they're like co-products. They essentially are made in the same factory. Mr. Pibb is the Coca-Cola version of Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is Pepsi's version. Amber says, "You're right. The way is splitting into two. Should I keep walking straight or go to the right?" I think at this point in time we need to go to the right. Let's check our picture real quick. If it's split into two, then she needs to go to the right. 100%. 100% go to the right. Walking straight seems to be a shorter option. To the right. Marco until can you help? Look, it's to the right. We know. We know it is. And then it's just a straight shot. That's right. Just follow the signs. Oh, I must have missed the sign. Is there a sign there? It says exit? Oh, there is a sign right there in the middle. It says the exit to the right. So there's a couple ways that you could have figured this one out. In this picture and in the map. If you could figure out where she's at in the map. Clever. Very clever. I only just saw it too. Okay, Marco. Act like you know what I just said. I only just saw it too. But straight ahead is only a dead end anyway. Okay, I'll head right. I just hope I make it out of here in time. The police are surely ahead in the building. According to the map, you now just have to follow the way until it divides again. There you'll find 3 exits. One straight ahead at the northern end of the building, one to the left, and one to your right. That's some sick architecture. No emergency exit anywhere. And then 3 exits all of a sudden. Doesn't matter as long as there are no more surprises. It's a good point, Marco. That place is kind of a death trap. We're almost there, Amber. Yep, you had enough of those. Look, you're almost there, Amber. Just keep going. Just keep going. Hopefully. You are. It's close. You're getting close. Hopefully you don't bleed to death from your nail in your foot. The way is splitting now. There's an open gate in front of me. An open door to the left and one to the right. What do you suggest? Probably the one straight ahead, if it's an open gate, right? I mean, if we look at the map, Is there really a wrong way? If you go straight, that goes straight north. If it's an open gate, and then you have an open door to the left, open door to the right. Yeah, I say go straight. 100% go straight. Go left, it's the shortest option. Go straight ahead, there's an exit. Doesn't matter, just get out. True, doesn't really matter. But just go straight. Tara Matthews, thank you for the member chat. Been a member for 10 months. Thank you so much, Tara, for being such an amazing damn champion of a member for 10 months for so long. Says, ooh, it's almost a year. Let's go. Only a couple more months away, and you've been a member for an entire year. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Tara. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I hope that you've enjoyed being a member. I truly do. Hopefully, this was as much, as enjoyable for you as it was for me. Hopefully you don't regret it. So we told Amber to go north. Just go straight out the front exit. She says, okay. Right now, I just want to get out of this freaking building. They have probably already found Goober and searching the area. Then you shouldn't waste any time, Amber. Oh no, I don't believe this. It's locked. The freaking door is locked. Looks like a combination lock. Oh, don't worry. We can figure this out. Easy. Easy. I already know what the buttons are. I can see them right now. I already know it. We should have seen that coming. In most buildings, the emergency exits are locked and can only be opened from inside. After all, you want to keep unwanted guests away. The code must be somewhere, though. It should be easy to spot in case of an emergency. There's a sign, but I can hardly recognize anything. Yeah. Should be easy enough. It looks like... Yeah, I don't know. Combination for opening fire exits. We can figure this out. I just got to get the right look at this. It looks like a 3, a 6, and an 8 maybe? Maybe another, I don't know. Let's look at the combination again. Okay, so it goes 1 through 0. It could be a 9. The third number could potentially be a 9. Maybe 369, maybe 389. No, I don't think that's an 8. It could be. Let's see what they're saying. Maybe they're giving us a hint. Most likely the other exits. Maybe the code is still readable on the other side, on the other exits. Hang on. I think I know what the code could be. All right, let's figure this out. Definitely looks like a 3, doesn't it? The first number definitely looks like a 3. The second number looks like a 6 to me. The last number kind of looks like a 9, like 369. But if you look at the buttons on this picture, it almost kind of looks like the number 3 button is worn down. The number 8 and the number 9 button are both worn down. Or maybe it's 890. It kind of looks like 8, 9, and 0 are worn down, but the letters here, the numbers, none of these look like an 8, 9, and 0. I mean, maybe the one on the right is a 0. Could be 890. What's going on, Miss Skeleton? Tara says I had to go to the other exit. I have a feeling I don't know if it's 890. It could be. It can't be. There's no way that it's 890. It might be smart to go to it might be smart. It might be smart to use Tara's advice and go to another door rather than get a door wrong, rather than give the wrong combination. A lot of times you can figure it out just by looking at which buttons are worn down, which buttons have been hit the most, and then comparing that to the actual number. You could figure it out, but the buttons that look like they've been hit the most are 1, 3, 8, 9, and 0. And we know that none of them is a 1, and we're pretty sure that none of them is a 9. I mean, pretty sure, right? Yeah. I mean, maybe the one to the right is a 9. Maybe it's 389. That could be it. It could be 389. 389. Should we test it? Should we try? Should we try and say that it's 3, 8, and 9? I don't think it is, because that middle number does not look like a does not look like an 8 or a 9. I think maybe we go to the other door and see if there's something that's readable on one of the other exits. I think that's smart. Let's do that. Anyway, I can't see anything on this sign. Do any of you have any idea? I have to pass too. Sorry. Yeah, nobody can figure it out. Not just me, but nobody can figure it out. And you know what, Cello? It might have been taking a little bit longer. I wanted to find it. I wanted to figure it out without having to get it a hint. All right, look, try another exit, Amber, real quick. Like, run. I know you have a hurt foot, but run. I guess I have no choice. You really don't. If it's the same with the next exit, we really have a problem. Very true. That is true. Let's not expect the worst. If Amber doesn't find her dad soon, it'll be too late. You can't imagine how right you are. Look, let's not expect the worst. What the hell have you guys gotten yourselves into? TT, next chance you get, you have to tell us everything. I don't mean your ghost stories. They're not stories. It's real. Now we're dealing with kidnapping and murder. Looks like they want to get rid of Amber too. It doesn't look good. Oh, dang it. I will never get out of here. Just send me the picture. I can figure it out. I already know it. 5, 3, 6, 8? It's definitely a 5, 3 something. 5, 3, and 6. I feel like it's 5, 3, 6. Pretty certain it's 5, 3, 6. Sign is also very weathered. What now? Well, give this a shot. Try 536. Might be an 8, though. Might be 538. Nah. It's gotta be a 6, right? It's gotta be a 6. 100% 536. If it's not, that's not good. I'll try it. Did it work? Yes! Yes, I'm a damn genius! Let's go. I can open the door. I had almost given up. I have to hurry. I'm sure they're already looking for me. I'll text you as soon as I'm safe. And there you have it. The code to the locked door is 536. For all you cheaters out there that want to get it on the first try, you have my video now. I'll text as soon as I'm safe. You do that, Amber. Carla! I have just been sent a location. I assume it was your hacker friend. I know the area. If Fonz is really being held on a boat, there are only 2 places in the area that make sense. A small, old marina, used by the Brotherhood for some import and export activities. And there's a container port where the Brotherhood handles the bigger deals. So it could be one of those 2 locations. We don't have time to check out both places. 2 ports, crap, how do we, what do we do now? Look, we don't have time to check out both. The container port is a bit further out. It's a good place to hide because the area is huge. An ideal place to make someone disappear. But the marina offers possibilities too. It's quite remote, not many people around, nobody asking any questions. User Marco has been blocked. Oh, the hacker's back. It's not Wolf. I bet Till gets blocked now. Yup. Marco and Till are both blocked. Don't worry, Wolf will get him back. The group, BWT, has been deleted? The Broken Window Theory group has been deleted? That's not good. What are you doing, Wolf? Get help! That's not good. They're starting to block your contacts. I'm afraid you can't undo this. I've already tried. Don't worry, I'm on it. Amateur. They don't know who they're dealing with. And now Wolf's been blocked! That's not good. Uh-oh. Amber says, what's going on, TT? The group chat with Marco and Till was suddenly gone. Was that the hacker again? It sure was. As a matter of fact, it 100% was. I don't know what to do about it anymore. Wolf has been blocked too. My contacts are disappearing. Look, Wolf's been blocked too. I don't know. I don't even know if Wolf can help at this point in time. Uh-oh. Amber, it's hopeless. Maybe you should surrender. Where are you now? The main thing is you're safe. Look, Amber, it's hopeless. Maybe you should surrender because we're being watched right now. No, TT. Now I have come this far. We will put a stop to this brotherhood. They're too powerful. How can you still be so optimistic? You won't find your dad. He's probably no longer alive. Let's go with that one. We got to get Amber to say something else, to start thinking that, like, hey, I'm acting weird, I'm being weird, I'm saying weird things. But now I get it. You've been on their side all along. You want to tire me out. Make me surrender. Damn it, I trusted you. There we go. That was beautiful. Beautiful, Amber. Way to go. Hopefully that didn't worsen our chat or our relationship with Amber. You can still trust me. Winky face. It's a smiley face, but I'd go with the winky face. Oh my god, I almost didn't get it. At first, I really thought you were serious. You understood in the end. You were pretty convincing. I'm so sorry. They were spying on us again. Look, I am sorry. But they were spying on us. You just got to know, Amber, I would never say that in real format. Like I would never say that honestly. Like I'd only say it deceivingly to the hackers that's watching in. I'm in a small forest near the road. Went through a hole in the fence at the north end of the site. The police will be busy securing evidence for a while, but it's only a matter of time before they will search the area with dogs. I need to get away from... Oh, Sandy's online. I need to get away from here ASAP, and I have to find my dad. How am I supposed to do that without a car? My foot slows me down quite a bit, too. Wait, I'm getting a call. Who are you getting a call from? It's Carla. Getting a call from Carla. Back in a minute. Carla's about to tell her where to go find the fonts at. Cello says, I accidentally worsened mine with her. However, it doesn't matter because it's not like she's a future ex-wife. Not for you, Cello. She is for me. Sandy says, oh my god. She has completely lost her mind. The temperature dropped to freezing. She looked like someone picked her up and threw her across the room. Her body tensed up. She was howling in pain until suddenly it was quiet. And then... What are you talking about, Sandy? It's crazy that Sandy just all of a sudden comes online. Like, what? Who's losing their mind? One thing at a time, Sandy. You seem pretty upset. Take it. Who's losing their mind? We don't... She didn't say if it was Annie or Mika. She's possessed, TT. She's become a monster. It's Mika. It's got to be Mika. Oh, it's so Mika. It's 100% Mika. It's got to be, right? Of course she went offline. What the hell is happening? Annie? Mika? Answer, please. Annie's offline. Sandy.
What the hell are you trying to do? No! You can't do this!
So one of them is definitely possessed. I think it's Mika. I think it is. I don't know. That's my guess. Jason's reaching out, tongue-tied. Word has spread throughout the village. People are scouring the area. There won't be a better opportunity than this. I will seize the moment and try to free Samuel and Ina. Be careful, please. Didn't you say the cell is well guarded? Please please get them out. But also be careful. Like that's important too. It's very important. I will try. There will probably be a few people down there. I have to distract them somehow. I'm only waiting for Stefan right now. I texted him. I want him to stay here and warn me if anyone comes, and bring me my duty weapon, just in case. Almost everyone is searching for the traitor. It's the best timing to free them without anyone noticing. I just hope Ina will be able to walk. Can you guys hear that? Stella's upstairs losing her mind. Can you hear that? Alright, I think she stops. Yeah, she was up there losing her mind. Probably just an animal outside, right? Like, I don't need to go up there and start wrecking house. Maybe Charlie's at our doorstep or possessed Leon. Right? All right. So Jason's bringing his duty weapon just in case. Almost everyone is searching for the traitor. It's the best timing now to free them without anyone noticing. I just hope Ina will be able to walk. Probably not. You're probably gonna have to carry her. I wonder what's taking Stefan so long. He's desecrating Father John's burial. We already figured that out. We gotta hurry. We have to make the most of this moment. I'll text as soon as I can, hopefully with good news. Yes, hopefully. Oh no, Annie says it's so horrible. The monster, it's inside my sister. I knew it was Mika. She, oh, she did not. Mika killed Sandy? What? There's no way. But I just texted with Mika, but it seemed like it was you that's been kind of going through weird things. Sandy, too. There's no way. I mean, that's who I guessed it was. I thought it was Mika. I didn't think I was going to learn that quickly. Or is Annie trying to deceive us? Maybe it's Annie that's possessed, and Annie's trying to deceive us by saying it's Mika. Is Sandy really gone? I mean, I did just text with Mika. It all happened so fast. She suddenly had convulsions. Her whole body was shaking. Her veins stood out. And her eyes. Every emotion had been sucked out of them, just blank. Sandy took her phone. She wanted to call someone for help. Mika, this thing grabbed the fire iron and she hit Sandy over and over again. Where are you, Annie? I'm not sure. Somewhere in the forest. So see, she ran out into the forest. I just started running. But she could be close. I'm panicking. Tongue-tied. I don't know what to do. You have to help me. I feel so guilty. Poor Sandy. It was so terrible. She was screaming, begging Mika to stop, begging me to help her. But I was stunned. And Mika, she wouldn't stop hitting her. I should have done something. Amber's back online. I know it's terrible, Annie, but you gotta get to a safe place. I can't believe she's gone now, too. If this thing is in Mika, there was nothing you could have done this for Sandy. Like, yeah, I mean, I get it. If it was in Mika, there's nothing she could have done. We have to stop this monster somehow. I can't talk right now. I'm so sorry. I can't believe it. Motion detected. Movement detected? Unknown? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rude. Rude as fuck. Carla is on her way here. Wolf's back online. She was in the area and knows where my dad could be. Amber, Mika, she killed Sandy. Amber, it's Mika. We're running out of time, Amber. We were right about Mika and Annie. I'm just gonna say it's Mika. I don't want to. I don't know if I want to tell Amber that she killed Sandy right away. I feel like it's information she doesn't need to know right now. The demon has taken possession of her. Oh my god. The demon found its host. Now it's up to us. We have to find my dad ASAP. Carla and I are meeting at a small parking lot near here. I gotta hurry. Make sure nobody sees me. I don't want to risk running into the cops. They're probably already looking for me. I'll text again as soon as I can. Collect 16 stars to continue. 6 freaking teen. At this point in time, it seems that Mika is the one that's possessed and that she killed Sandy. But is it Annie that's possessed and is deceiving us into thinking that Mika is the one that's possessed, and then Annie's gonna try to get us to direct her to the ceremony? I don't know. But it definitely seems like Mika is the one that's possessed. And I kind of called that from a long time ago. I called that early on. It's wild. It's wild to think about. Hopefully Jason and Stefan, I'm pretty sure Stefan's the one that's desecrating the burial site. Hopefully Jason is able to free Samuel and Ina. That'll be a huge step in the fight against the village and Belial. Wolf is back online, which means that he's no longer blocked because now we can see when he's on and offline. I think that means that he's not blocked anymore. But Wolf is fighting against the village hacker, and hopefully Wolf will be able to get our group chat back together. Carla's on her way to Amber to help Amber find the fonts. Poor Gruber is no longer. It's a shame, really. We sussed Gruber for a long time. We were right. Let me just clarify one thing. We were 100% correct to suss Gruber the entire time. He was working against us all the way up until episode 4. And then it wasn't until like episode 4 where he started to kind of fill us in. Maybe the end of episode 3. He started to fill us in that he was doing that in fear of the Brotherhood. Unfortunately, the Brotherhood did catch up to him, and they took him out. And they used his phone to lure Amber to Hall 5, to that factory site, where Amber was able to find Gruber. However, in Gruber's final words, he was able to tell Amber that it was a trap, and he was able to record the kidnappers. So that's all evidence that's going to be good for Amber to clear her name from the frame job that they put on her. But man, this is getting wild. And it seems like, just by looking at it, it seems like once we collect the final 8 stars, that might be the end of episode 4. I don't know. It seems like we're getting to the end of episode 4. So with that being said, I can tell that you guys really enjoyed this live stream just by following along with the chat. And for those of you that are watching this now and were unable to catch the live stream, be sure to hit that like button if you want to see more live streams of this. But I will potentially try to live stream the final part, the final video of episode 4. I'll try to live stream it. I'll make sure I put plenty of notice out too. I'll make sure there's plenty of notice out to everybody. I'll put a post on YouTube. I'll put a post on Instagram. I'll put a post on my Discord. Make sure that everybody knows that the next video will be a live stream, and it's probably going to be the final video for episode 4 until we get episode 5 in English, which I'm sure they are working on right now as we speak. But I'll be sure to get that out there with plenty of notice for everybody. So if you did enjoy this, if you're enjoying reality games Orphans as much as I am, if you're enjoying my playthrough, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more live streams of Orphans, again, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and join the Tethered. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.